Hi guys, Sharpo back once again with another mint in box for TokuToyStore.com and UI for the advent of Kamen Rider GrandZi-O from the Rider Kicks figure series. And it is a very gold box indeed, full of stunning promo images of the suit itself. Very nice indeed, looking very ornate, the figure itself looking very ornate. On the back we have the full range of, well, not the full range, but most of the range of Zi-O figures in this range. I think the only one really missing from that is base form Gates, and I can see why they do it, because Gates already has 2 spots filled in, technically 3, but you know what I'm getting at. Very nice box, but it is just a standard RKF box. So let's take a look at the figure itself and decide the future. As I said previously, GrandZi-O is very, very ornate. This brilliant gold plastic is stunning. It's so shiny and metallic. It's kind of worrying when you think down the road what this might disintegrate into, considering gold plastic syndrome is a thing. But I think Bandai would have perfected it by now, and at the very least that's a long time away. And in the meantime, you can look at all of the gorgeous sculpted detail. Like, it's very accurate to the suit design itself, and even though it's a smaller figure with limited molding budget, you can pick out each and every individual rider on his armor. It's quite amazing. Like Forze, there's O's, that's Decade. You've got Ryuki, Agito, you got a cheeky Kabuto, Blade, Fies. Not sure on that one. I think that's a Deno. Okay, you can't recognise all of them immediately off the bat, but most of them are recognisable enough for you to get it. I mean, there's Build, not sure on that one, there's Drive, but yeah, they're all there, and of course you've got a tiny Zi-O on his forehead. That's the one that bugs me, but I get it, it fits with the whole motif. As well as the gold, you also have a slightly less shiny metallic gold paint edging out some of the armor details. You've got the silver of the Ziku driver, and then a very nice metallic gold GrandZi-O ride watch. I can't remember if that's what it's called, but that's what it is. It's the main ride watch to bring about this form. And it's really good because it's got a more bulky armored look. You'd think the articulation would be a lot more hindered, but thankfully it is not. Again, the pauldron is attached to his arm, so you've got a lot of range of movement. You've got bicep swivel, hinge in the elbow, you've got swivel of his hands, you've got a ball jointed head joint, but it's somewhat limited by the high collar, so if he has to look side to side he will end up looking up a little bit. Ab crunch is very nice, very serviceable. You have ball jointed hips, which are somewhat limited by the extra armor pieces on the side of his thighs, but you can work around that a little bit. There is a nice deep knee joint and feetsy ball joints. If there is one thing that lets the figure down, I would say it's the accessory count, which accounts for precisely one hand, one extra hand, purely for posing, for his signature pose at that. Well, you know, finger guns, bang bang. Overall, I think GrandZi-O would be a great final attachment for any Zi-O collector of the RKF line. He's the final form of the series, and it's good to have representation for the final forms of every rider really. And because of its brilliant gold painting and just the sheer audacity of this design itself, it's so ornate, it's very old-timey clocky. I think it really stands out, and it will stand out against the more traditional blacks and silver and reds of the other RKF Zi-O figures. Because of all this ornate brilliance, you will be paying $29.99 at TokuToyStore.com. Mostly because of a weak pound, it is still one of the best deals you'll find for imported Kamen Rider figures in the UK. As always, I've been Sharpo, this has been the RKF GrandZi-O, and I'll catch you guys next time for another Mint in Box.